Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. With electric vehicles gaining popularity, there's a push to electrify highways and school buses. And that leads our top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The Public Utilities Commission approves 3 programs under NV Energy's proposed Transportation Electrification Plan, TEP. Out of NV Energy's $348.5 million proposal, only $70 million was approved, mostly going to 110 EV chargers for school buses and 80 EV chargers along highways.
Programs in this plan that weren't approved include placing chargers at apartment complexes, creating special programs for low-income residents, and educational programs around electric vehicle charging. Environmental advocates said the plan put forward by NV Energy was flawed, and this decision from the PUC for partial funding is a missed opportunity.
NV Energy will have until the end of 2024 to allocate the funds. And you're looking at a North Las Vegas truck driver now facing charges in connection to the 2021 U.S. Capitol riot. According to federal documents, Bradley Nelson drove his employer's truck to D.C. After being released on his own recognizance, Nelson has been ordered to appear in federal court in D.C. on Tuesday. In combating school violence, Governor Joe Lombardo talks about his latest bill submitted to the Assembly Committee yesterday, which he says has the support of all 17 superintendents in Nevada, along with numerous education associations.
The heart of AB 330 is focused on 3 main objectives. First, giving teachers the ability to control their own classroom and do their jobs. Second, giving parents peace of mind that their children are safe at school. And third, giving students the safe and supportive environment that's needed to learn.
The goal, discipline students effectively for bullying and violence. In Business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. Hefty taxes are leading some cannabis growers to wonder if they'll be able to keep their doors open. A survey shows 57% reporting sales not even covering business costs, and 47% report sales dropping by at least 30% from 2021. Growers say a big problem is how Nevada calculates its 15% wholesale tax, forcing more payment. The perception is as though we're billionaires and we're on our own cartel and we're drug dealers and we're making all this money on all this weed. That's not the case. And the third busiest commercial air carrier at Harriet Airport is inviting you to submit 5 animals featured on Frontier jets. Frontier Airlines is featuring a live drawing on the following dates. An entry matching all 5 animals will win 1 million miles, valued at about $1,000. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a nice night so far. A cool and starry night in the 50s, set to dip into the 40s by midnight with some clouds later, covering up those stars. Then a cloudy weekend ahead. Similar conditions on Saturday and Sunday, highs in the high 50s and lows in the low 40s. On Monday, a slight warm up with sunny skies. On Tuesday, highs may reach the 70s before the return of clouds and cooler temps.
Sports brought to you by Station Casino's STN Sports. Download the app today. It's a big sports weekend for the city of Las Vegas as multiple events will take place on Saturday. Headlining the day's events is the Elite 8 matchup between UConn and Gonzaga. The 2 schools will battle it out at T-Mobile Arena at 6 p.m. Across the street at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, boxing fans can enjoy the super middleweight bout between David Benavidez and Caleb Plant. For football fans, both the Vipers and Nighthawks will be in action. In the team's second to last home game, the Vipers will host the St. Louis Battlehawks at 4 p.m. Meanwhile, the Nighthawks are back for season 2 at the Dollar Loan Center and will take on the Iowa Barnstormers at 7 p.m.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. While COVID deaths remain at 0 in Nevada, data from 2020 to 2022 paint a different picture. The Lancet Medical Journal study shows Nevada ranking 8th for the highest COVID death rates at the time, with Arizona ranking 1st. States with more blacks and Hispanics were associated with more deaths, and worse outcomes were associated with states that voted for Trump. Hawaii had the lowest death rate. And 2 entrepreneurs and their supporters cut a ribbon at the Las Vegas Rescue Mission to celebrate the launch of a medical clinic treating an often forgotten population. Review Journal's Renee Semmerauer has more.
That's right. 4 months ago, the neighborhood clinic began seeing patients staying at the Mission on Bonanza Avenue, which shelters homeless individuals and families, as well as people in its addiction recovery program.
Regular adult medical disease processes that for the most part aren't being managed at all in this clientele.
Some patients have multiple addictions and psychological issues, many of which haven't received health care in years because of homelessness.
It's just another asset to my recovery, helps it, smooth, helps it keep a smooth sail.
In April, the clinic will open its doors to those still living on the streets. The clinic is now open 4 days a week and sees 10 to 15 patients a day. A priority is building trust with clients and renovating more of the clinic and the Mission so that the homeless can get the services they need and trust.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. An Elite 8 doubleheader is set for Saturday in the NCAA tournament. In the opener at Madison Square Garden, Kansas State is a 2-point favorite over Florida Atlantic at Circa Sports, and the total is 144.5. The Wildcats are minus 127 on the money line, and the Owls are plus 107. In the nightcap, UConn is a 2-point favorite over Gonzaga, and the total is 154. The Huskies are minus 130 on the money line, and the Bulldogs are plus 110.
In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Can you believe it's been 20 years since Celine Dion's first residency? Review Journal's John Katsimides reports on its huge impact.
Las Vegas entertainment changed forever on the night of March 25th, 2003. That's when Celine Dion opened a new day at the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. It's the 20th anniversary of that show, and it's also the 20th anniversary of AEG Concerts West, which promoted that show. Ever since, there have been many headliners to come into Las Vegas, but Celine and AEG started it all 20 years ago.
And this next story will most likely get your older kids excited. The headliners for this year's Electric Daisy Carnival, a week of dusk till dawn EDM from May 17th to the 23rd. EDC's lineup includes Illenium, Steve Aoki presents Dim Mak Takeover, Deadmau5, Cascade, and Tiesto. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. See you on Monday for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.